Alright, it's early Sunday morning. I'm still a little sick, feeling a little bit better. Heading to work, and before I went to work, I watched Craft Fear's video. What up, Craft Fear? About Makaveli and Pro Weed. Now, I saw he was back, and I haven't watched any of those videos. I just really not sure I had the stomach for it. Like I said, I was sick. But the idea is, if what we are seeing is real, and why put it on YouTube? Really, I think that they airing out their grievance on YouTube is way more legit than what a lot of people are putting out, as far as just like value or valueless stuff. Like looking back. There's a lot of videos that I've made that are just fooling around, just, me drinking a beer and being silly and stuff like that. And the value there is that it's nice to blow off steam and act silly. It's actually fun when you're a little bit bummed out to actually look back at that stuff, and the value of that is look back at like there's a video I did called the Delta Dance, me out dancing in the Sandy River Delta, acting like a fool and laughing and watching myself be happy, and especially at a time when I know that things weren't necessarily very good for me. It's almost like medicine. And I kind of think of like the fight with Yellow Groove Intimidator, the fight with Makaveli and Pro Weed. What if they, what they can look back on that stuff and see how bad things get, see how choices can affect people. I mean, it'd be interesting to know if, like, say, Pro Weed did steal a phone and get inappropriate with some people. You look back and see actually these people being so upset about it, and how long they were upset about it. Like, that's the whole thing of, like, you do something, then you run away from the consequences. But if the consequences are recorded, there's always that chance you can actually, view that and maybe have some like an epiphany, a change of viewpoint, a flipping around of how you view things, as far like what do I want? How will this affect other people? So if that's the effect, if that's what happens, then they're doing the right thing by putting their shenanigans on YouTube. If all they're doing though is just spitting out, if nobody learns a thing from any of that, then it's just for our own enjoyment, watching people live lives that appear to be just so dysfunctional that we wonder if it's true or not. Like the whole idea that people actually live a life like that, make those choices. It's I'd say for most of us, we don't know people like that, but yet now we do. Yeah, it is kind of interesting in that how we. Guys' neighbors, we would not be talking to them the way we talk to them now. Like, sort your shit out. Work harder. Like, that was one thing I was always telling to Makaveli. I'm like, work harder at communication. Like, part of talk about, like, I can't find a job. I'm like, well, who is going to hire you if you're difficult to understand? And it's not just accent and mode of speech. It's actually putting together a correct sentence or paragraph. If you talk, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I lived in parts of the world, and I lived in parts of Portland where people speak a kind of variation of English, and that makes them almost unhireable to anybody other than their very small little group of people who speak pidgin. language of your